All right, we are back at the USQA summer opener. This is the first quade of the second game of the finals.
Nice shot right to the front.
Interesting strategy here. This is the second time I've seen it today from the same team. Billy and Shirey have switched ends. Why do you think that is, Dan?
I think Billy feels more comfortable trying to top Sean. Sean throws a few more ringers than Landis does right now, and I believe that's why they did it. That's their strategy.
Paid off earlier in the earlier rounds against CC and Tyler.
Yes.
Billy and Steve switched sides, and
It's a great point.
turned out.
They ran two off. Yep. The Outlaw's on.
And there we go. There's
It's
Billy
always
Conrad.
dangerous. Put that first quade on. That was on too. Would not surprise me to see this land for 9.
Absolutely not.
You know, if only. Go ahead, Dan.
Ends up being a double ringer there, and you see why they switched sides. Billy Conrad jumping on Sean Hurst's quake right away.
Right out of the gate. That is a great insight.
You got the ratings up.
Steve Shirey, a couple inches short.
It's a slight uphill downhill, so it's not surprising to see him come up a little shy there, right when he switched quades.
There goes Willie.
But he'll dial it in quick.
Oh,
This,
yeah.
this game's not gonna be quick, I don't think.
No.
Well, it could be the way these guys
Could
throw
be, it could
bombs. You guys have been in some quick games, that's for sure.
Yeah, they're fine. Landis makes a big ringer.
Shot by Landis. Wow. And the crowd goes wild.
Big shot.
That was a big shot. You're never out of these games anymore. Guys have gotten so good, you can get up a big lead and it's just not safe. Sean he's not scared of Billy
Sean is not
Conrad.
scared of anybody.
Hell no, he's got a game in his pocket and he's ready to
You
roll.
have to play your own game. You can't change your game. You got to make them play your game.
Great
You're
point.
hitting. Make them change and get uncomfortable.
Chicken dinners!
Exactly right. When you're feeling it and you're hitting ringers, you just keep going for it. At this point in the game.
Absolutely.
I call.
That's some great insight from two of the best right there.
Oh.
All you kids at home. 4 for Sean. They got that back.
You got that back.
Hollywood Monk Wagner, normally the voice of this program, in the background chanting for his boy. He's under the weather and refuses to talk today.
Landis makes a great first shot.
First shot is unbelievable.
Steve Shirey misses the ring shot.
I'm assuming Landis is trying to put this on, put the pressure on here.
Fine. I don't care.
Comes up a bit shy. I love the way Landis dances away. I do not know who the drunk guy is. He's a trustee at the club. We have some colorful fans out here at the fire company.
Never know who will show up.
No.
That's a great shot by Sean Hirsch. About a foot short.
That's not what he wanted.
We all do it.
That happens
You
to
hang
all
on
of us.
to it
We
and
don't
let
like
it
it.
go.
Great point there. You come up short and Billy stops it. Stops it tight.
Sean Hirsch hits another one.
Sean says that's what I'm doing.
Keep up.
Man,
Keep up.
I'm glad we turned the camera on.
Sean and Landis jumping to the lead here. I have a feeling that Landis is just going to keep pounding away at the front of that pin.
Yes. He's a hair short. Looks to be about an inch short, which leaves a gap for Steve Shirey to wedge one in there.
Steve does have a great knife shot. He can stuff that.
And he misses. Landis should take the shot to wedge himself in the front. Tighten it up. And he does. Great shot.
Just the way you drew it up, Dan.
Yep, great shot.
That puts a lot of pressure on the guy with the last quad.
Too much metal there.
Yeah. That's got to be a perfect shot with all that steel. You got to come in at just the right angle
Even
with a
for
lot of weight.
even for a ringer. If you land on that for a ringer, it comes back off.
Oh, sure. It'll kick you right off. Oh,
Yes, sir.
That's probably one of the worst feelings in quakes when you cover a ringer and it pops off.
Absolutely.
Billy Conrad.
Hey, short.
Too excited for it, I think.
There's a lot of chatter going on.
Well, you can count on that with Billy Conrad Jr. He doesn't stay quiet too long.
A lot of ball busting goes on. Trying to get in your opponent's head.
All in good fun.
Yep, antagonize him a little bit, have some fun at it. And
The majority of the time, guys are quiet once you step in the pit. That's pretty much the etiquette. When your opponent steps in, you should stop running your mouth. Doesn't always happen, but it should.
nice shot by Landis again, right to the front. Steve Shirey is bad, and so is Landis Martin.
That
Is
creates a
bad.
problem for Landis' shot here.
That's a big problem.
Landis should throw his side shot and try to lay one on the side without touching anything. And that's not what he's doing.
Oh, he went to the side.
Who's closer now? The back one isn't scoring.
No, I don't think so. They're picking them pretty quick.
Nobody scored.
We'll call that a push.
Yes, sir.
Who is that masked
Being
man?
really wondrous.
Yeah, let me give you a 10.
Billy Conrad
Great
puts one
shot.
tight to the front of the pin.
Hey, you got another 10?
Sean Hurst hits the pin and bounces out.
I'm going to try and zoom in on that down there.
It'd be easier to give you 20 than to give you 10. All right.
Billy Conrad bounces out. Sean is going to go for the hook here. And he clicks off the top.
Come on, Shirley!
Oh boy.
Always colorful Billy Conrad Jr.
Steve Shirley. And Steve Shirey's off.
They talk a lot. They're not nearly,
They're a bunch of teddy bears.
they are a bunch of teddy bears.
Landis clinks off the top.
They're not as annoying as the ring lords who take in-game chatter to
A new level.
the top level, yeah.
Steve Shirey made a great shot, wedged one tight to the front. And Landis Martin comes up with short.
Comes up a bit shy. This is like the three-man booth in Monday Night Football.
Yeah,
I'm not sure who's the Dennis Miller of this crowd right now. Go ahead, Eric. Nice steaks.
Let me hold them for you.
Billy comes up a little bit short. Oh, misses.
Yeah, Paul was on it.
Just missed. Bounced off the
Billy,
pin.
Billy throws a low quake.
He does. Sean gets in there. Looks like he might have scored a point.
It's interesting to watch. Everyone's got a different way of doing it. Dan Carter and Scotty Hall, they throw a laser beam.
Yes, they do.
Don't be afraid of
I never realized Billy's quake was so low.
Yeah. Neither did I.
Landis comes right out of the gate. Look at Sean. Sean's out of control. Billy's
He
in.
wins his first turn. There's Steve Shirey. Singles champ back several years ago, but he's here again, doubling down.
back.
Landis Martin.
Get the fuck out of town! Shirley's in the fucking
Landis
house, baby!
bounced off the pin. Close one here. Let's see what Steve.
Steve got a shot at 9
Yeah,
here.
he does.
He talked Landis.
Yep. Landis' hands empty.
Oh, off the pin again.
Oh, baby!
Those
Big
are some
shot by
close
Steve.
quates there. You talk about a matter of game of inches. This is less than inches. You talk about
yeah.
hitting the ringer or not.
Yeah, you're right. I wish we could dial into some slow-mo and see how some of these things react, because there's some crazy bounces.
Absolutely. That's not what Conrad Jr. wanted. Guaranteed he was trying to get a point in the front.
I don't believe that too.
Sean laid one in there. There's room though.
There's room. Billy's going to capitalize on that.
A little bit like chest in the dirt.
Oh, that
Get the point, get the ringer.
is not what he wanted.
Sean's going for 4.
Oh yeah.
He misses.
He might have got lucky.
Minus 72.
Tied up again.
18.
This is where the pressure kicks in. You want a good first plate tight to the pin.
This is an elimination game.
Yes, sir.
Right? Landis and Sean won the first game. It's best 2 out of 3.
Nice shot by Landis.
That's a
Tight.
great start.
Great shot.
Steve Shirey's going for a ringer.
Bounces out.
Landis Martin will probably go for the ringer on this shot to try to end the game. But that's not smart because Steve could top him and they could win the game. And Landis Martin hits it.
Pressure is on.
There we go,
Down
man.
the
It's
line.
either over or it's a game 3. There's only one of the other.
This game will be over with this shot coming up. Game over, Landis and
They
Sean.
got one.
And Landis and Sean celebrate. That's years of effort putting this game. Love and passion and competitiveness coming through.
There
Sean
it
Hurst
is.
and Landis Martin, your Summer Open champions.
Great shooting by everybody involved. Thanks, guys. We're going to go back to you in the studio, Tony.